Hello and welcome to Fifth and Grace. This is your Back to Self Reset Tarot spread. And the themes we're going to be looking at here today are realignment, truth, and clarity. And, this is back to school season, but for many of us, it's back to self after the summer. I don't know where you live, but where I live, summer is gross, it's hot, it's long, it's busy. I don't enjoy it. And I feel like this time of year is when I get to return to myself. I get to kind of go inward, be home more, have more time to do the things I want to do. So I thought it'd be kind of nice to do a back to self reading during back to school time. So here we have it. I did give the cards a good shuffle before I came on. Yes, I do that every single time. And I do say it every single time because if I don't, then I have people saying, you didn't shuffle the cards. It's a setup. No, it's not. I don't need to set things up. Please. How boring is that? How boring is that to be setting up the cards? Like if you're doing a fake little tarot read, like a parody kind of thing, that's one thing. But if you're trying to come off like a real tarot reader and you're setting up the cards, well, what's going to happen when somebody is really in front of you? Really, really in front of you. And then you don't know what to do. Anyway, just a little reminder that don't set up cards for readings. Okay. First question. Where have I drifted from my center? You're not really focused on your physical life. I feel like you've drifted away from taking care of your body, your home, your tangible life. It's also important to remember how much we've achieved. Being shown somebody who's been like on a health journey, weight loss, health, trying to feel better, look better, be healthier. This would be the time to go back to the photos you took in January and have a look at yourself. And this isn't necessarily about weight loss, but you might look for things like, my hair looks healthier, my skin looks better, I look brighter. Look and see if you're glowing from the inside. It's important that we look back in order to have some perspective today in the present. And, a great example is my son is a musician. He's a competitive bagpiper. And I have filmed everything, every practice. Like when I take him out to the parks, to go just march up and down the street, anything like that, beaches, wherever we are. I'm like, get your bagpipes out and practice, and I'm going to film you. And so he's been filmed from the first day he started practicing for competition. And every time he's competed, we've filmed it. I post them online. And that way there's a record of how far he's come. And a video popped up in my memories the other day from a couple years ago. And I was kind of shocked. I showed it to my son and I was like, look at how far you've come from this moment standing in front of this judge 2 years ago. Unrecognizable. That's the energy we're looking at here. And yeah, and you know what? I've had people say, you talk about yourself too much. Well, you know what it is? I'm just trying to give examples from my own life that I can easily express that will make you understand what I'm talking about. So, and then somebody did, the last time somebody did that, I don't know who it was, but they came in and they just went on the attack and they were like, how dare you tell her what she can and can't talk about? I was like, wow, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I try to give examples, like real life examples of what I'm talking about here. So go back and look at what you've done over this year. Go back through your day book and see like the things you did and celebrate those things. But really it is easy after a long time doing something to feel like you're not making any progress. And we want to bring you back to that center of feeling good about yourself and seeing how far you've come. So there you go. And that can be in any element of your life. It doesn't have to be a weight loss or health journey. It could be your relationships. It could be your work. It could be your learning. It could be getting better at reading, getting better at handwriting. Like there's all kinds of different things. But just look back at whatever it is in your life and see, go look at how far you've come. Go back and see your journey again. Awesome. What truth is ready to rise to the surface? There is something that you are using as a crutch, as an excuse almost. Oh, I feel like these two cards are kind of going hand in hand. But there's also an addiction element to this. There's being shackled to something. You know, addiction isn't always sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It can be addiction to the story we tell ourselves. It can be addiction to a thought pattern, the limiting beliefs. It could be an addiction to a relationship. There's so many different things that we can be addicted to. Do not confuse addiction with obsession. Two very, very, very different things. Like I see people saying, I'm addicted to making Greek yogurt sundaes. No, you're not addicted. You're obsessed. Okay? And addiction is a completely different thing. So just be conscious of that and have a good look at yourself. This is a great time. We got to get to the truth of the matter of ourselves sometimes. Sometimes we have to be really, really brutally honest with ourselves, and it's for the best, and it sucks. It really sucks, but it's for the best. It's for the best. So have a deep look at yourself and see, where have I been addicted to something? What am I using as a crutch? You know, because here's something that I hear all the time. The addiction is the story. I'm not tech savvy. That's what I keep hearing people say. I don't know how to do this because I'm not tech savvy. So as long as you keep telling yourself you're not tech savvy, you will continue to be not tech savvy. You will continue to struggle. But if you say, I'm learning technology, or you know what I mean, you don't even have to say, you don't even have to lie to yourself, like, because a lot of the spiritual world is like, tell yourself you're good at technology, but if you're not and you don't believe that, then it won't land. But if you say, every day I'm learning more and more about technology that I use, that's a great way of going through life. So the story that I keep hearing people telling me is, I'm not tech savvy, I don't know how to do any of these things. But that can be quite an addictive story. Like, you're addicted to that. It's become who you are. You have embodied it. You've embraced it. You've actually integrated that story. And now it's an addiction. And you're using it as a crutch to not do things. So let's stop that. Let's stop that. And that's a pretty brutal truth for a lot of people. You know, like, something, everybody knows that my father-in-law has been in hospital, and he's almost 90, and something that he will never do is refuse to learn how to do something. It's really quite interesting. He's being almost 90. He could sit there and say, I don't know how to use the computer. I'm not tech savvy. I'm too old for this. And to that I say, okay, well, the internet came out in 1995, 30 years ago. So if you are 50, and you're telling me you, in 30 years, since the day you were 20, have not been willing to learn how to use the internet? Could explain a lot. But this almost 90-year-old man, he'll be 89, I think, very soon. He's willing to learn to do the things to get the things he wants. So he learned to use the internet so he could order liquor. Right? The motivation was there. It was there. So, you know, if an 89-year-old man can learn how to use the internet, set up email, make an account on the liquor store, get that shipped to his house, and do all these different things, then you can learn how to do these things too. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. Don't let the story become your addiction that you can't break free of, so that you can be better in life. Okay? There we go. Whew, big stuff under this full moon. And yes, we're still in full moon energy right now. Even though the full moon was yesterday, like last night, this energy will last for 72 days. There's a lot going on right now. A lot. And then our final card is, what practice or action will bring me back to myself? You just got to decide to do it. It's as simple as that. Just make the decision. Just make the decision. Say, enough is enough. I'm done pissing about. It's about me now. And sit down and make a list of all the things you're going to do to return to yourself. Everything that maybe has, fallen to the wayside. Where have you fallen off the wagon? Where have you let things go? It's time, my friend. It's time. I thank you for spending this time with me. And don't forget to click like, click subscribe. Yes, I know, I'm in the begging stage. Just please subscribe so I get to 1,000 and I hit that milestone and then can get paid to do this. Not by you, but by AdSense. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Don't forget to click like, click subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know you were here. And as ever, have a magical day.